The angels have a message for you today that is of the utmost importance. It is a message of direction and strength. What has come to you is not haphazard, but rather timed by a higher power. A summons to your soul. This message is more than a fleeting idea, because it pertains to your life, your path, and the things that are about to come your way. I want you to pay close attention to it. Something that will lead you in the proper direction is being communicated to you by the angels. It is important that you give it your full attention and consideration as you go through life. Something crucial about your existence and the universe as a whole is something the angels would want you to grasp. The angels want you to know something important today, and it has to do with a loved one who has lately learned something shocking about you. Thanks to this new information, this individual has a far better understanding of you, and it has startled and amazed them. Their surprise at finding out this information about you was unexpected, and now that they know this, their perception of you has shifted. Their knowledge has been so profound that it keeps surprising them, and they will certainly not stop thinking about it. This message, however, extends beyond the scope of this individual's discoveries. Your life's future and the significance of this revelation are at the heart of this. So, prepare for a major development that will shake up your world and the road you're currently on. You are entering a period of change and transition, and the angels want you to know that now is the moment when all the stars are aligning to bring you even better things. While you navigate this time in your life, the angels are there to help you find the way forward. Help is at hand, and they hope you'll put your faith in their advice. The path ahead may be hazy at times, but trust that it will lead you to precisely what you're looking for. Something significant is about to happen, and the angels want to make sure you know what to do. Someone who has only just begun to see your whole potential was previously someone who only saw a fraction of your genuine self. According to the angels, their first encounters with you were limited to glimmers, shards, and shadows. They failed to disclose the whole breadth and depth of your existence. Maybe they only saw the surface level you, the one that conforms to societal norms and expectations. Maybe they knew you as a result of your interactions with others, but their limited viewpoint prevented them from getting to know you on a deeper level. But as time went on, they started to see things differently. They listened carefully and watched you process life's complexities as you spent more time with them, and their view of you started to change. Your inner landscape's richness started to resonate with them. Like a curtain had been drawn back, they could see you clearly for the first time. Their preconceived notions about you were completely inaccurate. They were only seeing a reflection of your authentic, lively self. This epiphany wasn't only about the angels better comprehending you, according to their whispers. Awakening to your own reality and letting people in on who you really are was also a theme. Through peeling back the layers of insecurity, self-doubt, and social pressure to fit in, you uncovered a wealth of knowledge about who you are. Your expectations started to melt away, and you embraced your own self, your strength, and your special brilliance. Whoever you are today, with all your complexity and brilliance, will be able to appreciate this metamorphosis for what it is worth to you. This insight is a sign that the divine has spoken to you both. Epiphanies like this are about more than simply developing as individuals. they are also about harmonizing with greater truths. When you awaken to your actual self, the angels are ecstatic because they know that you are paving the way for others to do the same. By being authentic, you are also becoming your destiny. Your secret identity probably hit this individual like a ton of bricks when they found out the truth about you. The enormity of what they had just found may have taken them unawares and left them speechless. A person's view of themselves, their environment, and their relationships may be profoundly altered by the revelation of the truth. Maybe they were bewildered, crushed by the weight of it all, or even deceived. They may have started to doubt their assumptions about you, wondering if they had missed something obvious, or they may have had to face the hard truth that they had been misled and now had to deal with the fallout of their mistake. Feelings of astonishment, fury, pain, bewilderment, and maybe even remorse were probably in full swing at that same time. Given the dynamics of your relationship, they may have had a hard time figuring out how to deal with these emotions, particularly if the reality clashed with their perception of who you were. Perhaps their perception of you changed, and they rethought the basis of your relationship after this disclosure. If you've ever felt doubtful or hesitant about moving ahead, you know how difficult it is to mend a shattered trust. It's likely that they were at a loss for what to do with this new information at first, and that uncertainty may have put them on the brink of ending the relationship or trying to put the pieces back together. Anyway, they were deeply affected by discovering the truth about you. It changed how they felt, and maybe even how they saw your relationship altogether. Rather than being a random occurrence or a fleeting moment, the angels want you to know that this discovery is perfectly timed. Something much better is going to happen as this individual is intended to realize the truth about you right now. In spite of how things may seem to be hazy or ambiguous, the angels want you to know that you are really precisely where you should be. As you undergo this process of self-discovery and development, the lessons that are now being revealed to you are crucial. Your discoverer is experiencing more than simply shock at what they've found about you. They're also undergoing a personal metamorphosis. Their perspective on you is shifting, and they will approach you differently from now on. On the other hand, what makes this pertinent? What makes the recent revelation of your innermost qualities so monumental? You are being told by the angels that this is a turning point. Something greater is about to happen in your life, and this change is only the beginning. What this individual has discovered about you is not a coincidence. It is a step in a higher power's plan to lead you to better things. New possibilities, relationships, and experiences will present themselves to you as you begin to completely embrace your genuine self during this period of profound transition. This is a critical juncture in your life. What you are going through right now is a part of your evolution, and the angels want you to know that. Following their guidance will bring you to a point of more authenticity, where you may fearlessly reveal your true self to the world. This individual has only just begun to learn about you. There are a great deal of such instances. A turning point, the time when you will connect with your greatest self and unleash your full potential. There is a purpose behind these occurrences. These events are occurring because of a greater divine design for your life. Have faith that the angels are always guiding you as you embark on this transformative path of self-discovery. you should be prepared to face periods of uncertainty and perplexion. These moments, however difficult, are inevitable. They occur when you are testing the limits of your knowledge, stepping beyond your comfort zone, and welcoming the unknown. Remember that change isn't always a straight line. All throughout it are hills and valleys, flashes of insight, followed by hazes of confusion. Sometimes you could wonder why you're doing what you're doing, or even how you're doing. Both the sheer scale of the change you're experiencing and the seeming lack of forward momentum may leave you feeling discouraged and overwhelmed. Showing yourself compassion, pausing to think, and trusting the process, even when the way ahead is unclear, are all vital at these times. Confidence comes after uncertainty, and uncertainty might be a sign that you are developing into a more genuine person. Always keep in mind that even the most seemingly insurmountable obstacles on the path to self-realization are really paving the way for your own personal progress. The journey's influx is something to jump on. Having faith that you are becoming wiser and more adaptable every day, even when you question your abilities, is enough. Embracing discomfort instead of fighting it is the key. Be curious and patient, and believe that things will get better in due course. With this knowledge, you will be able to face challenges head-on. The situation is shared by many. An angelic presence is keeping vigil over you, and they are prepared to provide you whatever assistance you may need. By revealing your authentic self to you, they want to assist you in realizing your full potential. Someone who just found out the truth about you is only one of many indicators that things are changing for you and that you are progressing towards bigger and better things. This should serve as confirmation that you are making progress. Keep going on with assurance. Believe that the angels are guiding you and that your journey is taking its natural course. There is a purpose behind the angels' messages, so keep that in mind while you watch the film. Discovering your identity and your future path is its intended purpose. An enormous event is on the horizon, and it will transform your life in every way. Rest assured, have faith in both yourself and the counsel you are getting. With the help of the angels, you are prepared for what is to come. You are now ready to become the person your soul has always intended you to be. Realizing that you have the power to improve yourself is a deep understanding. To really embrace the path of development, evolution, and metamorphosis that is ahead, it is not enough to just have a wealth of talents and interests. Here is the turning point in your life when everything you've experienced and learned up to this point come together to support your vision of who you are becoming. This is the pinnacle of years of giving, learning, reflecting, and triumphing over obstacles in many respects. This is the turning point when you start living your life with purpose, intention, and unshakable faith in your own abilities rather than just getting by. It happens when you realize that you are capable of amazing things and that your wildest ambitions, no matter how large or scary they may seem, are really achievable. There are times when this change is challenging. Embracing change requires a bravery to be vulnerable and the resolve to release any limiting ideas, habits, or concerns. More and more doors will open for you as you go ahead, doors you never knew existed. New opportunities pop up out of nowhere, and obstacles that looked insurmountable at first turn out to be great learning experiences. Realizing and embracing one's authentic self brings a certain kind of magic. Real life, unapologetic and fearless of criticism, is at the heart of everything. Even when the future is cloudy, you must have faith that your path will emerge. A self-actualized person knows that they have the power to shape their life in accordance with their desires, and that their experiences, good and bad, shape who they are. Realizing that you can control your own fate is a profound epiphany that opens a new and extraordinarily rewarding chapter in your life. As you go on this path of self-discovery, keep in mind that your true identity has always been inside you, just waiting to be unveiled. You have the power to rise above, realize your magnificence, and live your life in harmony with your own self-expression. Welcome the future with joy and optimism, for it is brimming with limitless opportunities. May you be blessed by God. For those who believe, type Amen.